You have been provided with two detailed documents you should use when creating a report. The first is called How to Create Reports with the Report Builder, and the second is called Smart Panels for Report Builder. The second is a sample of all smart panels. Before we commence on the mechanics of building the report, first we need to create an advisor ID and contact details. Use the drop-down list to find account details. While you can add your personal details, these, apart from your private phone number, are unlikely to be used in reports to your clients. However, you may choose to use the contact details listed under the section Work. Where your company has several offices, completing this information will allow the information about the main office from which you work to be added to a report generated by yourself. Under the contact details is the text panel for the advisor profile. This information is treated as a placeholder, which is referred to as author profile. In this panel, you can add photos or logos together with information which is specific to you. For example, you may wish to include your qualifications, areas of special expertise, membership of professional organizations, together with any license details you are required to hold when giving advice. By using the placeholder author profile, the same report can be used by all advisors, but their profile will be selected for a report generated by them. The Report Builder is a very valuable tool in Financial Mappers Pro. This tool will allow you to create reports in the style you want to present to your clients. While you always have access to about 18 reports created by Financial Mappers, you can customize your own reports. These reports could be of three types. 1. Statement of advice written according to the requirements of ASIC. 2. A report you may wish to generate during a client meeting to take your client through the essentials of your recommended plan. Or 3. If you have chosen to give your clients access to ProConnect, you can create reports specially for your clients to generate and review using the plans in their account. These reports could be used as part of a financial literacy program. The more your client understands the planning process, the more they are likely to be engaged in your recommendations. The report we are going to create is called Net Worth. The name and description is displayed on the reports list of the Chevron report. All your reports are found in a fourth panel of reports. Reports may be visible to your clients as appropriate. In this case, the report will not be visible to ProConnect clients. The first item is the cover page. The page defaults to just having the report name, plan name, client names, and the name of the advisor who generated the report. The disclosure statement is automatically pre-filled into a generated report and will appear after any additional customization on the cover page. It is at the end of this statement you may wish to include your company contact details and any licenses held by the company. The program has an extensive list of placeholders which you can insert in the cover page, headings, or text panels which form part of the report. In this case, we are going to include the client's date of birth and address together with the author profile. This is a list of the placeholders currently available. Images can be copied into the page. This is a good opportunity to promote your company image on the front page of any report. This is the cover page of the report when generated. Both the header and footer have default entries which may be changed. You can add additional rows and columns and format the text. The heading options are available is the drop-down list for table. Note that on the footer, the defaults are the minimum legal requirement of the minor disclosure statement, the version of the software and the date the report is generated, together with the page numbers. You may wish to include additional information such as your company name or logo at the bottom of each page. Each section will be given a name. Note that you cannot format the section heading. When the section bars are closed, the same section name will remain on the bar for easy identification. While you have already created a default header and footer for each section, there is the option to customize the header and footer for any of the sections should you choose. You can start to construct your report by adding a series of text panels and smart panels. As these panels start on the next line after the section heading, you may wish to add a text panel which has just a couple of lines to give you that little bit of space below the section name on the first page of each section. In the text panel, you create your report by writing free text and inserting placeholders, calculated fields, and images as required. Calculated fields are results from the plan, such as the net value of investments at the end of the savings phase or the end of the plan. These are displayed in light green. Here is a list of the calculated fields which you can use. This list will be updated as new fields are requested by advisors. Note that the values may be displayed as either future or present value, and your report should indicate which figures you are using. There are over 100 smart panels of graphs and tables which can be inserted into the report. Any panel displayed in the Financial Mappers reports can be included as a smart panel. Here we are adding the graph for the value of investments and retirement accounts in both present and future value. We are also going to add two tables. The first is a cross-section of values of assets and liabilities during the savings phase, and the second is for the retirement phase. Here is the complete summary section ready to be published. You would continue building your report with the new sections of information. When the report is generated, you can read the text panel with the placeholders and calculated fields displayed. The two Smart Panel graphs are displayed under the text panel together with the two tables of information. These tables show the value at the start and end of each phase with two intervening time periods. The Statement of Advice has some additional features. Financial Mappers has created an additional chevron for advisors' use only. This chevron is called SOA. Here we have 5 blank text panels which convert into smart panels. These panels have been given the identification headings of Executive Summary, General Information about Client and Partner, Estate Planning, Attitude towards Investing, and Investment Planning. However, you may use each of these panels as you see fit. None of the generic names are included on the panel. If these panels are inserted into a report, they are only displayed if content has been written in the panel. These panels allow you to write information specific to your client which is not part of the plan. For example, you may wish to comment on a blended family and specific requirements for various family members, or you may wish to note whether or not estate planning has been discussed and whether or not the clients have made a will or enduring power of attorney. The other free text areas of the plan which may be included in your report are those listed on the chevron Objectives. Here you can write information specific to this plan. You can write the plan objectives, the strategies used to reach those objectives. There is an additional panel for any other comments you may like to make, such as whether or not they should review their insurance needs or refinance a loan to receive a lower interest rate. The last panel lets you or your client create a list of milestones for the period of the plan. These milestones are of a personal nature, such as when a client plans to purchase major assets or have lifestyle changes such as having a baby or taking a gap year. This type of information may help you adjust the plan to meet your client's milestones. In this report, Net Worth, we have called the second section Objectives and included each of these panels. An additional software has been the Client Review app. This has been added to improve client engagement and to allow the delivery of a statement of advice and other review type reports in a multimedia format. To use this application, first you must create a report using the Report Builder. To get you started, Financial Mappers has given you 4 templated reports which you can copy, edit, and publish as your own. 2 of the reports include information from the SOA editor. The other 2 reports are for client review. In the client review area, you can upload any of these reports. Before we look at the report, let's look at the other optional features. Pre-installed is reference material and videos linked to the ASIC website. In addition, you can upload your own educational content. In this example, Good Advice has created links to a set of book reviews on finance so the advisor can encourage the client to improve their financial knowledge. In the next tab, Good Advice has uploaded a set of their financial literacy videos. In the tab Documents, the advisor can upload supplementary reports and product disclosure statements. Now to the report. On the left-hand side is the text-to-speech area, and on the right are interactive graphs and tables of information. You and the client can move through the report one section at a time. A link may be sent to the client so they can use this client review app independent of your meeting. That concludes our discussion of the Report Builder. If you would like assistance with building your first report, please contact Glenys Phillips, the designer of Financial Mappers.